Bring the action.
Going to climb this mountain over here on my Surrun. We're in Swanzey, New Hampshire. So let's check out these trails. Bears. There are bears out here. There's a lot of them. If you want to know what kind of trails ticks go on, and it's trails like this with these branches that rub against you. Ticks are just hanging out on the bottom waiting for you to come by. So I sprayed my clothes, sprayed my skin. Last ride I had 6 ticks on me. They tore my skin. I had 2 of my clothes and 2 that were actually embedded into my body. Oof. I don't have a good skid plate yet, so, and my motor's already touching my skid plate. It's already pressed against it. So I don't want to cause any damage. So big rocks and big logs are off limits. Man, this trail is overgrown since last time I've been down here. Whoa! Here comes this is the mountain climb right now. Not too steep yet, but it gets really steep. This is the kind of hill that's just barely climbable by a human. So we'll see how a Surrun does. A really steep hill climb. Billy goat. Tires spin up that rock. On purpose, of course. Not too bad right here. Not the worst of it. He's behind us. One more steep part right at the top here. And we are at the top. No trespassing. This must be like a cell phone tower or something up here. How about that, huh? Look at that view. Why don't you be in that house up there all by yourself? What an amazing view up here, guys. I think see how steep it is down this mountain now. This is a different trail. This is just a cliff. That's a big cliff there. See that? Those are top of trees right there. So like, it's gotta be 60. Oh, it's gotta be more than 100 feet up there. I'm not gonna stay too close to the edge there. little trails. This is just a miss that Lite Bee. This way is a little bit better than the other way. Not as much trees in my face. Right there, we take out your shifter on your Honda. We're playing workout tips by Fonda.
But Fonda ain't got a motor in the back of her Honda.
And this front brake sucks. You get over something like this. Steep downhill right here. My front brake is doing hardly anything. I think I got oil on the front brakes. Be mindful, guys, when you're deputy foring. If you oil your fork, not to get oil in your brakes. This is really steep and slow and slippery. I've never been this way on a hike. I'm about to flip over. Ugh. There we go. Alright, what kind of trail are we finding here? Another stinking rock wall. This is going to be a difficult trail to go back up. We got to come back this way. This is very steep. Sometimes you're on these trails, they're so steep. You don't realize it until you're over the handlebars. And some things you gotta, whoops. When you're on a group ride, you can do things you can't do when you're by yourself. I've got nobody to call out here. I do not have cell service out here. So I have to be careful. Any hikers yet. Oh, made it to the cemetery. Made it to the cemetery. Steep mountain. No match for the Ciroc. Look at this thing, it's all rock. One giant rock. Call New Hampshire the Granite State. There'll be a lot of granite mining here in New Hampshire. Now most of it's done up in Vermont. You saw how hard that was to come down. It's going to be really difficult to get back up. Mostly the rock walls that give us the biggest. We just crossed that electrical wire that powers that cell phone tower right here. See that? That is the electricity that powers that cell phone tower. Alright. This is too steep for this to run. All my skills. Slippery, muddy, rocky. Get some momentum. We might be able to get this steeper part. See, those are roots. My tires, that's very steep there. Right there, we just came up there. We had to walk our bikes down because it's nearly vertical. That's rock part. These are slippery roots. Whoa! Alright. That happened much easier than I expected. Slippery rock. Rock walls. It's a challenge in both directions. Alright, this next part is really steep, a lot of rocks and a lot of roots, wet slippery roots. You heard the tires better than that, that was slippery. mine. Need my sprocket. That is steep. If you look at the map, see right there, very steep. This next section follows up around there. You're gonna need everything we got. See if we can do it without putting a foot down. This is very steep. That makes it difficult. Alright. Now the trail goes there up this steep, slippery rock, which I don't think we're gonna. Oh, very slippery. Kicked me right off. Every time that RPM goes up, that's the tire breaking loose. This is still steep. It's just not vertical the last couple sections. Alright, back on the bike. Man, nothing easy about this trail at all. Definitely not recommended with the stock sprocket, especially if you have a stock X bike. Alright. One last section to get to the very top. This is probably the most difficult trail I've ever tried to climb on this early. Made it up the other side pretty easy. This one's Christ's eye. This is still one more climb. There's the 100 and some odd foot drop. Stay away from there. This is the more manageable way up. Mountain climbing on the Suron. Hoo-wah. 76%. Battery, 87%. We've gone 5.2 miles, 2,000 feet of elevation gain, and we're gonna head back now. That's all she wrote. Not too bad.